Welcome, everybody, to another episode of Cruisin the Planet. Today, we are joined here by
Jake Rudisell,
the usual and a very special guest,
Lance McFarlane,
and of course myself, Ethan, the host. So, to introduce Lance just real quick, that way you can tell just get the stress out of the way. Lance, you are our boss.
Yes, I'm the general manager here at KTRL 90.5 and KXTR 100.7. Been here for 10 years.
Yep.
I've been the GM for the last 3 years, and I've been here since I was a volunteer DJ and a student worker, just like you guys.
Yeah. So one day, one of us will usurp you.
That's right. Yeah.
That's the goal. Yeah.
big old coup.
Yeah. Et tu, JK.
Wait, you think it's Jake?
Well, maybe.
I thought I was a little more sly than that.
Yeah, but that's the thing is that Brutus was like Caesar's best friend, so I think he's right.
Yeah,
to go after
and
me.
Brutus had hair like that.
Yeah.
Brutus, I don't know that
did?
to be true.
I don't know. I know in most of the statues they like to make like royalty had the curls. So
Yeah.
you do have a pretty strong nose, Jake.
That's true.
Anyways, as everybody knows, because it's happened everywhere, we're all locked inside.
Yeah.
Due to the national pandemic.
Yeah, and I don't have a lot of time. I have a wife and a son at home. I'm going to go see here in a minute, but just wanted to come on with you guys. And these are weird times, right?
They are weird times.
Strange days.
The plan for the show is to have everybody back from spring break.
Yeah.
Now that we have entered Twilight Zone, although I am comfortable because I love the show and these are my times. Truly, if you might not have noticed, Lance, my character is the cryptid of the show, or the spooky boy.
Okay. Yeah.
So I'm perfectly at ease, but Jake, Mr. Sweats over here, might not be at ease. So we're just gonna
I'm
Mr.
Conspiracy.
Mr. Conspiracy.
I think
yes,
everything's I think everything is out to get me.
But to keep everyone from panicking and to give you all an hour to an hour and a half reprieve of craziness, we have decided to play a couple of improv games, and then if Lance, you're free to leave at any point.
Yeah.
But near the end of the show, because we can't really do local things around town because you're not supposed to be around people, Jake, if you come up with them, that's fine. I'll be giving a couple of recommendations of things to do at home.
Sure.
Well, I can play one game with you guys.
Cool.
And I want to give just a couple of quick recommendations since I won't be here for
Go ahead. 100%.
that part. We're being safe. We've each got our own microphone cover.
Yes.
Good. So, we're trying to, definitely...
No more spit
No
jokes.
panicking, but being cautious. Not a bad idea, right?
100%.
Especially my wife is pregnant, so
Congratulations,
not a bad
by the
idea
way.
to be cautious, right? And very pregnant. Like, we've got about 6 weeks left, so
Nice.
it's coming up. So
Exciting.
I would say if you're at home, if you're hunkered down, if
Mm-hmm.
you are kicking at your crib by yourself with your family, whatever it is,
Yes.
there's a couple of cool things going on, right?
Mhm.
Disney released Frozen 2 if you got kids.
Exactly.
Right? There's another cool thing that is happening with movies.
Specifically
where
released on Disney Plus.
Disney
Yes.
Plus, right? Where the new Trolls movie is, instead of coming to the theater, is coming out on Amazon for rent.
There we go.
So, little things like that kind of like
Yep.
are little bright spots, right? Especially if you have children.
Mm-hmm.
The most interesting thing I've seen in the last week, I don't know if you guys
go
like
ahead.
wrestling, but I watched Monday Night Raw. I haven't watched WWE in a long time. I watch Japanese wrestling and I watch AEW.
Are you referring to the 316-day yell?
I haven't seen it all.
Okay.
I just tuned in for a few minutes to see what it would be like.
Go ahead.
They're at their performance center, which is a very small room. They have a ring, no audience, and they're just wrestlers wrestling and wrestlers cutting promos.
Yeah.
Just such a weird sight. It's been very entertaining to watch. But the most interesting part about it is that today they canceled WrestleMania, and WrestleMania, the largest wrestling card every year, right?
Yeah.
Will take place in that same ring at that same little building.
I hope they
It's crazy.
I hope they play off of a gimmick where it's going to be empty.
Yeah.
That'd be really cool.
That is so strange. Only knowing that last WrestleMania they did a high flying event, and they smashed. I forget exactly who it was, but somebody smashed through every single international table.
Oh yeah, I remember something like that.
So going from that last year to like everyone's involved in this carnage. To like
I went
bombs.
to Mania in Dallas a few years ago, and there were
Uh-huh.
103,000 people there.
Yeah.
Usually Mania cards are at stadiums, so there's anywhere from 50 to 100,000 people, down to 0.
Yeah.
Is pretty
Yeah.
crazy, because wrestling goes on, right?
Yeah.
While other sports leagues
it's-
just say, hey, we're canceling the rest of the season.
It is a one-on-one entertainment, so
Yeah.
as long as the two combatants are good, you should be fine.
It's theater from your couch.
And there's 2 live shows that happen on
Manly
Wednesday
theater,
night.
Jake.
So
Manly theater.
I'm interested to see what happens tonight. There's AEW and NXT tonight, so we'll see.
Okay.
But anyway, those are my recommendations.
Nice. 100%. Fun little meme just involving wrestling. You might be able to find it on Twitter. It is whenever they dropped Monday, there was I know very little about wrestling whatsoever. You can catch me on any of this. But there was Man in the Ring asking the audience, which didn't exist, but they kept cutting to an empty audience because they had a script they had to run through, unfortunately.
Uh-huh.
And he said, "Do you know what 316 Day is for? I want you to scream, yeah!" It's empty. And then he walks back and he goes, "Do you know what 316 Day is for? Scream, yeah!" And one of the announcers saves him, runs out, like, wearing his mic, and just goes, "Yeah!"
I think that was Stone Cold.
Yeah, that's what I was
and
assuming.
Jerry the King Lawler is
Okay.
the person who ran out, because
Yeah.
they kind of made a joke about it from the beginning of the show.
Yeah.
So I think you are seeing the completion of a joke that started earlier in the show.
Oh.
That out of context seems really weird.
I think it's great. I don't have any context for it, obviously, but I also do think that they're rolling with it. Very obviously, everyone's kind of like, well, there's like, you wouldn't cut to empty.
And was he saying,
seats.
"Give me a hell yeah"?
Yes.
Okay, there you go. That makes more sense. That's Stone Cold. For
Okay.
sure.
Yeah, that is, yeah.
Say yeah is not Stone Cold. Give me a hell yeah.
Yeah, it
Definitely
was "Give Me a
Stone
Hell
Cold.
Yeah." I don't
You're
really
good. You're
remember
good.
that.
You didn't watch 90s wrestling. It's okay. Yeah.
I wasn't really around in the 90s,
Yeah,
to be
there you
fair.
go. Yeah. So, yeah, how about a game? You know, one thing I would say to people, it's a
Yep.
perfect time for board games.
Yeah.
That was actually one of the things I was going to go into. This episode is mainly a springboard for whoever is stuck at home and is looking for something to do, because in Stephenville specifically, all schooling events have been shut down, all public events have been shut down. Everyone is out of the public space, the common spaces, at least till the 30th,
Yeah.
I believe, for 12th to pre-K.
Pre-K through 12th grade, that's
Yeah,
right.
pre-K through 12th grade.
And a good chance that it
Yep.
could be longer, but at least through then, right?
So you're going to get bored because you now have a lot of free time on your hands. Any of these things that sound remotely interesting, please go and try them, because we now have a lot of time to go and do them.
Yeah.
So I have the first game I have, which is a little trivia based. It's
Okay.
a bit interesting. It involves just some lateral thinking.
Okay.
Okay, basically there's a simple rule. It is, I'm going to ask you a question and you are going to answer with a single word. And we're gonna run in a circle this way. So I'll ask the question, I'll pose it to Lance, and then I'll pose it to Jake, and pose it to Lance and Jake. We'll go back and forth here.
Okay.
All you have to do is answer with a word that answers the question and starts with the last letter of the last word that was answered with.
Okay.
Does that all make sense?
So, like, I'm answering with the last letter of Jake's answer.
Yes.
Okay.
So if the last letter was S, Jake now has to answer with a word that starts with S.
Okay.
So on and so forth.
Okay.
And we're going to run up points, first to 3 wins.
And it's like category based, kind of.
Yeah, it can be category based. I'm going to try and keep it just to sort of general things.
Okay.
I don't want to get too specific and be
Yeah.
like, name a movie from 1987.
Okay. Yeah.
That would be not very fair.
Sure.
So, do we want to flip a coin or just have Lance as the guest? You
Okay.
choose?
Yeah. I'll let Jake go first.
All right, Jake,
All right.
you'll get the first question.
Okay.
Name me a color.
Magenta.
Magenta, ending with an A. Lance,
So
Name
I'm
me
still
a-
doing color.
name me a color.
A.
So now you see how difficult this becomes. This really turns into a.
A's a particularly tough
This
color.
is true. You want me to? All right, you've got a couple lifelines. You want me to Google you an answer?
Yeah, I'm going to call Google.
All right. So colors, real quick. Let me let the audience see what I'm up to. Uh-oh. Here we go. So colors that start with A. We have amaranth, amber, amethyst, or apricot.
You know, I almost said apricot as a joke.
Yeah?
I didn't realize you could say that as a color, but I'm going to go with amber. That seems like the most like an actual color.
Amber. Jake, you're with R. Name me a smell. It could be like something that describes something
Rancid.
else. Rancid. You have D.
Dirty.
Dirty. All right. Jake, name me a tool that would be used in a garage.
Starts with Y.
Starts with Y.
Yardstick.
Clever.
Okay,
Clever.
so it starts
All right.
with a K. I'm going
Yep.
to say a yeah, this is a tough
Jake
one.
is playing hardball here. I don't know if he's doing it on purpose or not.
I was with magenta, not with yardstick.
A tool that starts with a K.
Yeah, you can find it. You can reasonably be found. I would allow you any argument moment to tell me that you have this in your garage.
Okay, let's say a key maker.
Okay.
A key cutter.
Key cutter. All right, Lance, do you make keys in your garage?
I do not.
You could have said yes.
I do, actually.
You make keys
I have
in
a
your...
3-car garage. I don't go in the third part very often, so
Yeah.
I must make keys there.
The second
course.
he said keymaker, I was like, keyhole saw. That's something you could have done.
Whoa.
That's not a real tool.
Yeah, it is,
Yeah.
isn't it?
I don't know.
A keyhole saw?
Yeah, it's a real tool, isn't it? You
Yeah.
can look it up.
Everybody gets like this
Let's
with
go with-
tools. Somebody
it's
names
fine,
a tool, and
though.
everyone goes, "Oh yeah, that's a real tool."
Yeah, that one's real.
Yeah, because you guys
Keymaker.
use tools all the time, I'm sure.
Yes.
My dad uses tools more than me, so
Okay,
That-
so
I
you've seen
that's
these
how
tools
dads
around.
work.
yeah.
I was going to say claw hammer. I thought that's a C.
It's a
Yeah,
C,
that is a C.
unfortunately.
So E,
Key, what?
or do I just lose because I don't actually make keys?
No, like,
We're continuing.
well,
Maker.
you
Oh,
would...
I
you would like
said
to-
machine first, but yeah, key maker. So R.
Keymaker.
All
So, one moment. Name me a food that you would eat.
You are
It was
now-
a limited category.
This
You
limits Jake only because he is so far in the lead with these powerful front questions. Jake doesn't actually eat a lot of varied
I don't eat
foods.
food, no.
And I only say these so that no one could hop on their phone real quick and
Ranch
just Google
chips?
all of these. Ranch chips. So S, that one's easier than a P.
ranch chips.
A food.
That
Is
is
that what
such
those
a-
are called?
I'm just
Or
We're
does that
getting-
start with the C?
Mm.
So we're talking S, and it's
S,
a food that I would
a
eat.
food that you would eat.
Salmon.
Nice. Nice and simple. We've got ourselves next a food that you would avoid.
Starts with an S.
Starts with a N.
N.
Salmon.
And
What's going on? While he's thinking of that, Lance, do you have any strategies you're trying to employ here with your encyclopedia knowledge?
I do not.
Not at all.
Not at all. I'm not. Well, I would say the real strategy would be to make it hard for Jake.
Mm-hmm.
I'm definitely not trying to do that because I'm just really saying the first thing that pops in my head. Very surface level game I'm playing here.
Yeah, it's perfectly fine.
Yeah.
It is, quite honestly, in some instances, Jake, I see you're struggling there.
yeah, because I'm thinking nachos, but I love nachos, so I can't do that one.
I knew Jake was coming on. I didn't know you were coming on. So this was designed to be played against each other.
Yeah.
And now you're seeing that I might have stacked this against Jake in a certain way. But
With
no
the
one will
food,
know.
yeah.
But nobody really
So
knows.
foods you don't like that start with an N.
Yep.
How about
Nutmeg.
nectarines?
Nutmeg. I don't like nutmeg. No.
There we go.
Nutmeg.
Nutmeg.
Yeah, nutmeg's not a food, but
It's a spice. I
Okay.
don't care for it.
and nutmeg only goes in things,
This is true.
and it makes it taste better, and you don't even really know it's there.
Ranch
But-
chips only go in things.
Cool Ranch chips.
Cool ranch. So there's a hot ranch.
That still doesn't start with the letter R, I would say. I would argue.
All right. Jake's really showing some.
So your
some
answer
fear here.
was
Your answer
Nutmeg
is
or
nutmeg. So
nutmeg?
G.
G.
So I'm going to say
Food that you would avoid.
garbanzo beans.
What? What are those?
I don't know, but I hate them.
That's very easy. That's
Yeah.
very nice and simple,
Yeah.
isn't it?
and that ends with S.
Garbanzo
so-
beans ends with an S. All right. Name me a high school subject.
Science.
S.
E?
No, science. Yeah, E. I can't spell. I'm not an English major.
I didn't say the science.
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 So starts with an E.
Yes.
So I'm going to say EP.
What's EP?
Oh, that's PE. So I'm struck here. I'm going to say electives.
Electives. Okay.
All right, I would have gone with English, but I'm
Oh, there you go.
level,
Yeah.
but
Get them with an H, but electives ends with an S.
okay.
So, Jake,
This will have to be my last round, okay?
perfectly
All right.
fine. Jake, name me. I want to give you something difficult because I feel like you two are smart enough to go back and forth. Name me a animal in the mammal kingdom.
Ends with an S.
Starts with an S.
Starts with an S.
A mammal starts with S. Any mammal.
An ammaminal.
A what?
An ammaminal.
Uh-oh.
Crap.
So we're starting to finally see him stress.
S?
Second time. S.
Mammals have never been my
Mammals with S.
Mammals have never been my thing.
Now, Lance was allowed one. Google. You're
Yeah.
allowed one. Google.
Give me a Google. Why
Okay.
not?
All
I feel
right.
really bad because I used to really like animals when I was a kid, and I completely blanked on it.
You don't like animals anymore?
Mammals.
Well, no, I still like them, but I was like into them scientifically. As
Let's
a kid.
go to
Oh.
Google mammals that start with S. Sea lion.
Sea lion.
All right.
Yeah,
An
nice.
N.
An N.
A mammal
Okay.
that starts with the letter N.
Okay, so narwhal is a fish. Or is it a mammal?
Narwhal?
Yeah, a narwhal.
I believe
No,
it's a
narwhal's
mammal.
a whale. That does count. Narwhals
Okay,
count.
Narwhal.
Is narwhal a mammal?
Yeah, narwhal is a mammal. It's based on a whale or a porpoise.
Is narwhal real?
Porpoise is a dolphin.
Yeah, and dolphins are still mammals, though, right?
Yeah, but it's not a whale.
Medium-sized whales.
I thought like
Nice. Narwhal.
They are a mammal.
That's a tooth.
What?
That is not a horn, it's a tooth.
Oh, yes.
Could you imagine having a tooth exposed to frigid cold water?
that would hurt me, but it probably doesn't hurt the
Oh,
narwhal.
please. No. I have a fake front tooth. I can't drink ice water.
Yeah,
Like-
I want to see a narwhal with a grill.
Oh, that'd be cool.
You mean a lance cover?
Like a diamond grill.
Yeah, like a lance covering,
Yeah.
a drill bit,
Yeah.
a
diamond,
sheath.
A diamond sheath. Yeah.
Or a sheath.
Yeah.
And just go through everyone. Okay, so we've got ending with L.
Narwhal. Yeah.
Narwhal. Okay, Jake, name me a bird. Starts with L.
We'll make this our last round.
Okay, perfect.
Okay. I had this, and I lost it.
You got. Since Lance has to leave, you want me to put a timer on you?
It starts with an L.
Yeah, it starts
Yeah.
with an L.
A bird.
Yeah.
What's going on?
I'm trying to. Birds.
Just start dropping birds. Get your brain in the juice of
Okay,
birds. Because you're out of Googles. You had your one.
Parakeet. Pigeon. These are all P's.
A lot
Penguin.
of P's.
Oh man, it'd be so.
All he did was take B and flip it upside down,
Yeah.
and he started thinking.
That's really funny. That you,
Pigeon,
penguin.
penguin, peacock,
Parakeet. Peacock.
Parakeet.
Oh, why are there so many birds that start with P?
L. Bird
Ooh.
that starts with L.
Robin. Blue jay.
Getting closer. Colder. Lance, do you have the steel?
Oh, no.
No.
That's a hard one.
That is so.
I have the answer, but I'm a Boy Scout.
Yeah.
You do. Okay.
A lark.
Oh,
Oh,
sure.
Lark, yeah.
Yeah. Hey, I was a Boy Scout.
I was thinking of
Oh,
like
I'm sorry.
specifically.
I didn't mean to infringe. We are
Hey,
brothers.
Hey, we didn't do very good
Huh?
in my Boy Scout troop, so that's
Oh.
why I don't know birds. I didn't get my bird badge.
I was thinking specifically of exotic birds.
I was too busy building soapbox derby cars.
I'm sorry. We didn't do very good. That's my excuse. I blame my past.
I put in very little effort, I'll have you know.
You caught me there. I can't blame a young child who didn't work very hard. You know what?
Yeah, I was in Boy Scouts because my best friends were in Boy Scouts. And
That's how I
one
joined
of
as
their,
well.
One of
Yeah.
their dads said, "Do you guys want to be a Boy Scout troop?" And
Yeah.
so we did the parts of it we really liked and didn't really.
So you were really just a bunch of friends that happened to be Boy Scouts.
Yeah, and we went camping and all that good stuff. And
100%.
Guys, I got to go. Thank you so
perfectly
much
fine.
for having me. I hope I get
Absolutely.
to come on again. And
Yeah.
I would just say, everybody keep your head up, keep those hands clean, and I hope you guys have a good rest of your show.
Thank
I'm
you very
gonna
much,
take
Lance.
my
Take your
microphone cover.
microphone
if
cover.
you'll disengage me,
I'll
I
just-
will-
Yep.
Cozy.
His levels are down, and he has removed his microphone cover. He has taken off his headphones.
Bon
Bye,
voyage.
bye, Lance. You have a good evening. He has opened the door. He has cracked the hermetic seal.
He's waving.
He's waving.
Bye. He is gone.
I can hear the pressurizers running.
Big Bossman has left the building.
The boss man is gone. It's just you and me, Jake. All right.
Now it's time to do illegal
time to
stuff.
run. No. No. That's wrong.
Okay,
Okay, Jake.
for now.
So that was improv game number 1
Improv game number 1.
for whoever was interested. As you'll notice, it leads to a lot of very interesting, I don't know.
Yes.
A lot of improv games happen that way. If you want something that's a little faster paced, something that's a bit more involved, there are the category of games like sentence structure games.
Yeah.
Are you familiar with these, Jake?
Sort of. Give me a sit rep regardless.
Concept is a bit like Mad Libs, where I'll start a sentence and I'll sort of give you a look, pass it over to you.
Oh,
You'll pass it
okay.
back to
so
me.
So it's like building
Yeah. Give me 1 second to adjust the camera audience. Hi, camera audience. This might be a little weird.
camera audience. How's it going, camera audience?
Just grabbed them and shifted them over.
It's just like
Come here.
just
Come
like
here.
really get your fingernails in there. If
Come
there's
here.
not blood leaking out their neck.
Jake?
Yeah.
Nah. Not right now.
Okay.
Okay. Because improv fun games.
Improv fun games. Improv fun games. Improv fun games.
Thank you, Jake. So, I'm going to start the sentence.
Yes.
Then you'll move to you, back and forth, and we're going to end up somewhere.
Do I like?
The
include
goal
a
of this
sentence
one
or a
isn't to
word?
win. So there's multiple varieties. I think those word ones, or if you're stuck with like a large group of people,
Yeah.
try out a word, and that would be the one where it's like I, you, did.
Yeah,
this.
but there's just 2 people here, so
just 2 people. So we're gonna do like a couple of words, just like.
Should there
half
be a
the
limit,
sentence.
like 5 or?
I don't think we should worry about that. I think we should be more worried about telling a coherent story. So if you give
Okay.
me one moment to become the narrator.
All right, narrator, narrate this story.
Long ago, in a land far from here, there existed.
A man with eyeballs that cried and were very red.
And this man was known as Charlie. Now, Charlie really enjoyed.
To sit on the couch, ponder life, and not do his chores because he was a deadbeat.
Okay, Jake, real quick, just like come here over on the side of the stage. What are you doing? What is this character that you've already built? No, talking to the mic, but we're on the side. The audience can't hear us if we whisper. Okay. What are you doing right now? Charlie is. What are you making right now? What is this character?
He is a very sad man
Okay. Why?
because I think it's funny.
Okay. The deadbeat Charlie had himself a pet.
Dog named
Dog. I'm sorry. Keep going. Dog's name?
dog named Frankie.
And Frankie always enjoyed going for...
rides in the car.
So, Charlie would take Frankie for their morning ride in the car. Along the way...
they saw an old lady walking a snake.
What? Okay, Jake, come here. Whisper again.
Yeah.
Can you walk a snake?
Yeah.
How?
You put a leash around its little, its body. It's like neck-like body. And like you just let it like take you where you want to go.
But can't it just...
I can show you some pictures sometime later.
No, I'm good, actually. That sounds very terrifying. Can't it slide out of the thing?
Not if it's tight enough.
Okay, this is like timeout. This is jokes, but I don't want PETA to come at me for a fictional snake violation.
Listen, we'll talk about PETA later.
Like in real life?
I'm not going to say anything about them.
So in real life.
Yeah.
Okay.
I will talk about... They are... We're going to get into that later.
Okay.
Yes.
Not on the show, though.
No, absolutely not
Okay.
on the show. This is a family show.
Currently, it's supposed to be for family. We're gonna get back into Charlie and his riding with his dog. What was his dog name? Did we name it?
No. Wait, did
Okay.
we?
We didn't. Cool. That means we can. And if we did, tweet at us. I don't know. Fight me. Like, I'm sorry that Charlie's dog doesn't have a name.
Charlie would be the guy given multiple names, though.
Oh, he would, wouldn't he, though?
Mm-hmm.
Just sort of like...
Not even like a nickname. He just has like 3 names on his birth certificate.
Like birth certificate. He would get his dog a birth certificate. Yeah. He would, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
Because he's got nothing better to do. He's got cash to blow. He works at 7-Eleven.
He believes in crystals.
But what part of crystals? Like that they're real? Because they are. Or that they do things, because sometimes they do.
That they do things, but we're talking like...
radio is how crystals...
No, listen, I understand that. I'm talking about how like you wear like a crystal on your necklace and you go to hippie meetings, and I'm not going to go into detail on the hippie meetings because they're hippies. They're dirty hippies. Dirty hippies.
It's a very soft ball to a potentially loaded art conversation, I assume. Look, Jake, you look like you're in danger. Is there a third person in the room I don't know about? He's squirming.
Listen.
He's looking out the window.
Let's get back on the subject.
Charlie and his dog.
Charlie's little dog. Finds a woman walking a snake.
This old woman walking a snake.
Old woman. Gotta be not a day over 90.
Not a day over 90. Okay. What past that? What else was there outside of the woman walking the snake?
A demon.
Okay. What? Any distinct characteristics? Any distinct theologies or mythologies?
About the demon? I don't know enough about demons. He just knew it was a demon.
Okay. Cool. Anything in his truck that you want to describe? What is his truck? What's it?
He has a Honda Civic, but it's been modified in the back to be like a pickup truck.
Okay, Google.
Like its trunk has like a really like...
Honda Civic. I'm listening. Honda Civic trucks?
Yeah, like a Honda Civic truck.
Okay. That's not cool.
Yeah?
That's not.
Yeah, he has one of those.
What? This guy sucks.
He has a mullet, too.
I bet he has a mullet with frosted tips.
No, not frosted tips. Not yet.
Not yet. But his buddy does. His wash jeans friend Leonard.
Let's not talk about Leonard.
He's on a trip to Europe right now.
No, not Europe. Not Europe.
Anyway,
I mean, yeah, Europe.
What is this? Jake, what is this?
I've sent you on a journey. Dude.
Okay, for listeners at home, it looks like it's a Kia Sorento run up on monster truck wheels.
Those aren't even like monster truck wheels. Those are like regular truck wheels, but they're like extended.
It's truck tires and a truck lower. And they've put just the shell. And there's a winch. There's one seat. No, there's 2 front seats, But that's it.
I put you down a rabbit hole I wasn't intending on going on.
What is this?
That's his second car. That's Charlie's second car. Charlie is a dirty hippie name, isn't it?
Charlie? No, Charlie's like a normal name. That's just a drop truck. That's not as upsetting as a Prius with monster truck wheels.
That'll save the environment.
Those are monster truck.
Those are actually monster
Those
truck
are actually
wheels, yeah.
monster truck wheels. That's a Prius. What is this? Jake, what is this? That's not okay. Like, here's the deal. Whatever this is that I'm looking at right now, audience, you're seeing this too, yes. Okay, good. We can both leave that at the same time. What? Why'd Charlie do that to his vehicle?
I mean, he needs to haul stuff.
What does he have to haul? He works at 7-Eleven.
Stuff? He's one of those guys who says he has a lot of stuff to haul, but he clearly doesn't.
Because he's got street tires.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it's Wednesday. He just got off of work, so he has the rest of the evening because he works morning.
Yeah.
So he has till whoever knows how long to drive around in his Honda Civic truck with his dog. What's he up to? What's Charlie up to? Charlie's multi-named dog. So we passed Snake Lady and Demon.
So Clive Barker, that's one of his dog's names.
Okay, Clive Barker the dog.
So Clive Barker.
Who's Clive Barker?
I was thinking of the guy from Wheel of Fortune, but not Wheel of Fortune. The Price is Right.
Now I gotta look up Clive Barker.
But it's not Clive Barker. It's something else. So I was just like, what's a name that goes well with Barker?
We apologize, Clive Barker.
It's not Clive Barker. Clive Barker's the dog.
Oh, he made Hellraiser.
It's not Clive Barker though.
He's the English playwright, novelist, and film director of the. He's also a visual artist.
No, the guy from the Price is Right. Something Barker.
Clive.
It's not Clive. No, that's the dog. And that guy, I guess.
The
look
dog
up
is
Price
Clive.
is Right host. I'll look it up on my phone if you're not going to.
Price is Right host Bob Barker.
Bob Barker, that's who it was. I know.
Look at this beautiful man.
Yeah, dude.
That is the face.
It's funny because he wanted to spade and neuter your pets.
Jack Russell Terrier. That's what I'm envisioning.
Okay, that's fair.
An old one. No, Scottish Terrier.
Okay.
That's fair. A terrier of some sort.
Yeah.
Anyways, we have a possible terrier dog in the front seat or the back seat.
It's a mix.
It's a mix. It's all it's a terrier.
Yeah, it's just all of them. Just
all terriers put together.
Not even like a mix. It's like a weird amalgamation monster.
It's chimera.
Yeah, it's like a chimera.
Sick. So we have chimera terrier, or Bob Clive.
No, Clive Barker.
Bob Clive Barker.
Clive Barker is not Bob Barker.
Bob Clive.
No, Charlie resents. The Price is Right.
Doesn't like it.
So
he wouldn't even name his dog.
Yeah, he's like, that's a really good name, but I don't.
Where is he going? Also, I now need fan art of this. If any.
No, actually, let's get this. Let's get this fan art going.
Yeah.
He's going to Bell's to shoplift. not because he. Not because he needs stuff or he wants to steal. He just has an out for Bell's for some reason.
What is Bell's?
It's a clothes store.
Okay.
There's one in town. I can walk there.
Oh, BEHL.
Yeah.
Okay. I was thinking wait a minute. I don't know how to spell, but BELL. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking BELL, and I was like,
Yeah, he's going to Bell's to shoplift, and then he's going to Brahms get himself some coronavirus Slurpees.
Yeah.
What? What'd I just say?
Jake, you said coronavirus Slurpees. Are you cool with that?
Yeah, nah, not that one.
Okay.
Because I don't think they sell Slurpees at Brahms.
At Brahms?
No.
No, they sell ice cream, though.
I know.
He trying to get... So there's a Brahms in the Bell? I've lost it. Slow it down. He's going to shoplift Bell's.
Yeah.
What is he shoplifting, and how's he getting his dog in there?
Indiscriminate.
Because he can't leave his dog in the car. Because he forgot his little sign that says, "Don't touch my dog, the heater's on," or something.
Okay.
So he's got to sneak his dog in. How's he doing it?
Trench coat.
Trench coat. It's the middle of summer.
Trench coat.
So he's a sweaty trench coat.
Well, there's like an AC unit. It's a real small AC unit in the trench coat.
All right, Deus Ex. You got an AC unit in your trench. You got the loudest trench coat in the world.
Yeah.
You have the loudest trench coat in the world and a dog.
Yeah. Walking into bells
so that he can steal stuff.
Yeah. It's indiscriminate. It's just whatever he feels like he's able to steal.
Roll a stealth check on this boy.
Do you have a D20 on you?
No, but we can make one.
His stealth
the internet.
His stealth is innumerably high.
16 plus how much?
Innumerably high. So
16
he
plus
got
16 plus beta, a non-number.
You could go with I. That's like an imaginary number.
That's different. That pulls it off of the axis of X and Y.
Yeah.
That makes it extra special in 3D.
He's super special.
Super special.
Charlie
okay.
is
so
a
he
very
has,
special
So he
man.
has 16 I for dexterity. So he steals the entire store.
Yes.
All of the bells fits in his trench coat? I think not.
No, it all fits in his trench coat because
How?
He has got pocket dimension.
He has one pocket dimension?
Yeah, he has a pocket. It's literally like a dimension like this, but it fits in his little pocket. So he just like puts it in there.
TARDIS style?
Yes, like the
Okay.
TARDIS, I guess, if you want to go with that.
I'm sensing some salt over here from
no,
Doctor Who.
No. Absolutely no salt for Doctor Who.
Okay. From Doctor Who.
I don't know. I haven't seen Doctor Who.
Okay. Anyways, pocket dimension. I think you're really kind of writing a Mary Sue up here. What can this guy not do?
He can't
Do his taxes on time.
It's not that he can't do his taxes on time. He can. He just refuses to.
Apathy?
He's constant. No, he's very spiteful of the IRA, so he's always on the run from them.
So he's got a thing out for bells.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't like the IRA.
Does not like the IRA. Here's the thing. He's gotten away. He's escaped from the IRA so many times that the next one he's like, all right, they're gonna get me this time.
Oh.
He's not. He's aware that they're gonna get him. So
this is the end of it.
Yeah. So he's just trying to get one last.
He's on the back end of his journey.
Just one last, like, I'm gonna get bells for everything they've done to me. They've sold me.
Well, then he can't go to just any old bells.
Yeah.
He's got to get Bells Incorporated. He has to go to Mr. Bell and take his things.
Yes. How does he do that, though?
I don't know, but I do have a bunch of D&D books, and I might have to run this up as you stealing up from Mr. Bell.
I think it might be more lenient to like go GURPS or something, because isn't GURPS like a universal system? Like you can do anything.
Yeah, it's the generic universal role-playing system.
Yeah.
Segue into other games that you can play at home, Jake, because this one got weird. Obviously, conversational games that are improv, they last for a while. They turn into interesting conversations with your friends.
They turn into Charlie.
Honestly, they go... There's a concept in tabletop RPGs called Murder Hobo.
Yeah.
And any game system where you have a player character who's role-playing as a character will eventually devolve into Murder Hobo, which is what we just said, is like overpowered, lack of motivation, no challenge.
Nice. First time I did a tabletop game with my friends online, my character was that off the gate. I want to tell this story real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
What we did was it was we were at the bar, to get our quest.
Go ahead.
And
what system are you playing? Just for reference.
4.
Okay.
4. We're playing D&D
4. 4th edition?
Yes.
I'm so sorry.
I know, right? No, our
that one is universally hated for any who don't know.
Absolutely. But it was the only book we had.
Hey, you know what? Sometimes
trust me when I say this, we made lemonade out of them lemons. But the point is, we started out at the bar, and there's the dude.
Yeah, like the tavern
setting. Yeah, the tavern. We were like, oh, he's going to give us a quest.
Yeah.
I forgot why. It's been since high school.
Go ahead.
But I punched him. Okay. Like, he got mad at me, so I, like, started a fight. He kicked us out, and then when we were like, I'm going to burn this place down. So we burned it down. We had to find someone else to give us a quest.
Hold on. You succeeded.
Yeah, no, we killed that guy.
So to the land of Fryn Horde, it was Jake.
Yeah.
We found him. He's right here.
Hi, how's it going?
Get out of those
Jake?
pages and come and get that man. One thing, games that you can play at home. Tabletop RPGs. There are the Dungeons and Dragons.
You can get a Steam account
Standard
and buy all
account.
their games.
Hold on, we're not getting to digital games yet.
Okay.
We're talking tabletops for now. There are board games. I know some entry easy ones are Settlers of Catan.
Sounds
One that
pretty easy.
everyone knows is infamous for like the starter set here. Obviously, there's Monopoly if you're trying to find an excuse to burn your own home down.
If you're trying to make people like Lance, who are really into board games, like upset at you,
for having bad taste.
he had like him.
For reference, Lance knows all about board games. He has
he's
his
an
own
expert.
podcast called Bags and Boards. If you're interested,
Yeah. Learning about board games from Lance and other people online has made me realize how actually just
awful,
terrible. Even as a mass market game, Monopoly is.
The issue is that it's hitting that zeitgeist level.
Oh yeah.
And there's no way to sort of play off of it. You have to just sort of realize that, this is what everyone thinks board games is, and that's upsetting.
Yeah.
And just be willing to show your friends that there are better options.
Yeah. Get a Board Game Geeks account.
Get a Board Game Geeks account, or just like 5 seconds of Googling.
Yeah.
And not thinking these are for children.
Yeah.
Like, I can tell you for a fact, one of my favorite board games.
Play some Euro games, play some war games.
And this is moving into a little bit of the recommendation section of the show, but moving it, some of my favorite board games are the Lord of the Rings deck building game.
Yeah.
Any deck building game, honestly. Magic the Gathering, obviously, as I've talked to you about in the office. Super fun for me, that collectability sort of thing. Now, currently might not be the best idea, but there are other things going on that allow you to, there are other games that you collect all the pieces and you play it. Chess, checkers, the basics, Mancala, a lot of these traditional games. There are a ton of new games out.
Backgammon.
What?
Backgammon.
Oh, yeah. I thought you were, like, suddenly just hurt by something.
No, backgammon.
That's how you pronounce it, I guess. Backgammon.
I guess.
It's all one word, huh?
It's one of those old games.
I've never had to say it out loud. I always just go, the one that tastes like licorice.
I know, right?
That board game visually is what I imagine licorice to be.
It's super simple and like really fun. Like that's probably my favorite traditional game is backgammon.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah. It's like it's a dice rolling game, so it's like very luck based.
Yeah.
But
Go online. Go out to the dollar store at a safe time. Get yourself some dice and a pack of cards, like 6 D6s and a pack of cards.
Yeah.
Then you never have to leave your house again. Go online, look up just games to play. I know for certain there's a game called Fargle, which I'm amazing at.
My friend just got me into Fargle, actually.
It's so quick and easy.
We gotta get 5 dice and we gotta play that.
We can't play it right now, but it's so good and
I
quick.
know.
There are multiple role-playing games. There is one role-playing game if you can't get all of your friends together for D&D because of social isolation and not moving around, but you still want to be able to play. A quicker version of that is called I Roll for Shoes. That's the D&D system. It has 6 rules. You play with D6s, and it's a storytelling game, similar to like how Jake and I created Charlie, but this one has actual plot that can happen and actual checks. Very fun, very quick and easy. Let's move into some of the digital stuff.
Steam's like my biggest recommendation. You can
PC gaming.
Yes,
specifically.
It's a PC gaming service. It's all digital. Like you don't have to leave the house. You don't have to go out to get stuff. If you have any like games that are discs, like old PS2 games, like probably not PS3, you could download an emulator if you don't have your console anymore.
Yeah, I know that this isn't super, not the most like morally straight statement, but there are a ton of emulators for older games, like arcade games but a lot of old Nintendo games and titles. I know a lot of friends who have started playing Nuzlocke, or effectively what they're doing, for those who don't know, is replaying a game but with a a personal rule set that makes the game more difficult.
Yeah.
For instance, concepts like permadeath or winning the game a very specific way.
Yeah, just like
ways to sort of eat up your time in a creative and enjoyable endeavor.
Just like little challenge runs.
Exactly.
Try speedrunning.
Speedrunning, challenge running. If you're if you are in a situation where you have a lot of free time and a lot of access to internet, like a majority of first world America and Europe and Asia, Australia, then we would recommend getting into streaming games that you can sort of dance around on a lot, not necessarily party games. Discord.
Yeah.
Discord is something that allows you, it's like Skype but for groups. We use Slack at the office. Slack was actually based off of Discord.
Actually, I think Discord was based off of Skype. I think not Skype. Discord's based off of Slack. I think Slack's been around longer.
Oh, I didn't know that. I just know that they're both very similar with channels.
I always thought that like Slack was based on Discord, but no, I look it up online and no, Slack's been out way longer.
So Discord was based on Slack, which is a business organizational communication tool.
Yeah. That
we use here at the office. A lot of places are starting to use it a lot more. It's very, very useful.
Yes.
Discord is like the friend gamer version of that.
Yeah.
You get to be in channels. You get to talk all the time. You get to introduce bots, hang out. I personally have been doing it due to social isolation.
I just social isolate every day. This is like
Jake's an introvert.
I'm very introverted. And all my friends are like live out of state, so I just talk to them.
Yeah, all my friends, my old D&D group, they hang out. Where is it? Fort Worth, a little bit north of that. Yeah, we just saw a gang of rogue teenagers. I'm scared to go outside now. They ran by the window.
Yeah,
we're not safe.
We're never safe.
Yeah, it happens. You could accidentally drink orange juice after using your toothpaste.
I wanted orange. It gave me lemon lime. Continue. Anyways,
if you aren't interested in something very active in a role, what can you do to passively enjoy your time? Starting at the 0 level, books.
Yeah.
Podcast 1, you already figured that one out. You're listening to this one.
Yes.
Books, music. You could make music if you need something that's a bit more creative. You could write something, or you can enjoy them by reading something, recommending something. Jake, you reading any books? You got any books you want to recommend? You can go ahead and recommend the big giant one if you'd like.
I mean, House of Leaves is a big recommendation from me, but I've been...
It's the one he always talks about.
Yes.
Please, somebody stop him.
Yeah, because, if someone actually starts reading it because of my recommendation, I'll disappear.
What?
Continue. Anyways, I have been trying to read... I've been trying to get into the Kurt Saxon books, which are like survivalists. Like just books on just how to survive off the grid.
Oh yeah.
The most famous,
little on the nose.
Yeah, very little on the nose. But the most famous one, which is the one that's most interesting to me, is one that I recommended to Lance. Actually, is Poor Man's James Bond, which is. I recommend reading it. I do not recommend doing the stuff in there, and I don't think the book recommends doing it either. It's basically a more serious, sophisticated anarchist's cookbook.
Oh.
So like
an anarchist cookbook taking itself seriously?
Very much so. It doesn't look like it because it looks like a lot. It's like kind of, it's done in like a news format sort of thing, but it's all like, it was made by Kurt Saxon, who's always done survivalist guides. And he was like looking at anarchist cookbook and was like, this is terrible. This is just super inaccurate. And
level 1 internet, baby.
Yeah, it's just. I mean, he wrote it in the 70s and was like, "This is how you write a real anarchist cookbook." I'm not calling it that. I'm calling it Poor Man's James Bond. All of his book titles are really funny.
Walk me through a few.
I don't remember all of them, but the one I do specifically have him notice is there's
talking to the mic real quick.
There's it's always blank 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 like your grandpa used to make, and it's stuff like explosives and chemistry like your grandpa used to make.
Oh yeah.
So it's just really wild stuff.
Fishing and
that probably
hooks like your grandpa used to make.
Sort of, but yeah, but more heinous. kind of stuff. Like
okay.
bars and brewing and drinking like your grandpa used to make.
Okay, the very classic old boy sentence structuring of like, they don't make them like they used to.
Yeah,
They used
exactly.
We made everything out of sand and tape.
Yeah.
Back then, everything was bad.
The one that's like, there's one that's like, Granddad's Great Book of Chemistry.
Oh, yeah?
And it's just like how to do chemistry in the old days.
Mm-hmm. Poorly.
Yeah, probably not poorly, probably ineffective just because like there's better ways to do it now.
That's poorly.
Yeah, but it's still effective. You can still get it done if you
just
only
said
have that
ineffective,
stuff.
Jake.
Yeah, but like poorly implies.
Got 'em.
No, here's the thing. Poorly implies that you're like, let's say you want to make a thing in chemistry.
Yeah, what's up?
If you make it poorly, you're making it wrong.
Okay.
You know, like you're like,
Got it.
I wanted to make like hydroxybromine or something. I'm just making stuff up.
Hydrogen peroxide.
Yeah, hydrogen peroxide. If you make it poorly, you're not making it. You're making something else that could probably kill you.
You made water instead.
Yeah. If you make it ineffectively, you're still making it, but you're using methods that are older and less effective. That's the difference I'm trying to make.
I see what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
Using archaic methods to get a less refined result.
Exactly.
Versus getting a non-result.
Exactly.
Okay.
Or a bad result.
I understand that. The tried and true concept.
Yeah, because it's pretty accepted that Kurt Saxon knows what he's talking about.
Yeah, he's well researched.
Yeah, he's very well researched.
Well, that's good.
But
so, some Kurt Saxon novels? Oh,
not even
novellas?
Really, not even really novels.
Pamphlets?
They're like, yeah, they're more pamphlets, honestly.
They're instructional, though. They're reference material.
Yes, it's pure nonfiction.
Nice.
Pure nonfiction.
I actually recommend the other way around. A webcomic that's come out.
Okay.
Started in 2014, has 4 books, but fun enough, it has a website. It is called Kill 6 Billion Demons, written by a guy named Abaddon. You familiar, Jake?
No.
So the short of it is the main character, Allison, is on a date with her college boyfriend, and all of a sudden a bunch of Ghost Rider-looking fools pop out and murk this man wearing like a very astral suit of armor.
Yeah.
The man throws like a gem in her forehead, and then they steal her boyfriend, and she accidentally falls to the center of the universe. Turns out that, and she lands there and is like, I don't know what's going on. Starts running around, runs into a angel who is basically just a police officer in that area, and they explains to her that there are 777,000 different universes, and there are 7 kings. One for every 111,101 or 111. It's like there's 7777 and there's 7 kings, so there's 111, 111.
Yeah.
King world universes for that king, multiverse theory and stuff. But it includes every theology in the creation of its world. And so it allows for some really interesting crossover of beliefs into these sort of interesting concepts. And it speaks a very sort of Taoist religion. But basically, the concept is that humans showed up and they murdered all of the gods, and now they're in charge and they're not doing any better. And so one of them has tried to go and find a usurper for all of them.
Yeah.
And that's where the turmoil, that's where it starts, is everything's already bad.
Mm-hmm.
And then hijinks from there. And it shows her growing from being like someone who was a sorority sister, would dye her hair for anyone, for any reason, and growing into this like battle-hardened warrior who's really trying to learn what it means to be in control of power and of herself.
Okay.
It's got four books out. Really interesting series. Really fun world.
All right.
Any video games that you'd like to recommend, Jake?
Honestly, really any immersive sim. So like Deus Ex, System Shock 2.
And when you say sim, you're talking
immersive
like
sim.
Role-playing games?
You know what? Like, you know what an immersive sim
I
is,
do.
right?
To the audience.
An immersive sim is, they don't really exist anymore. Like, most of them are like really old. We're talking like probably the latest was like 2005. They're games that are like very linear RPG experiences that are done in real time with
And when you say real time, you're talking no turn-based.
It's not a
anything.
turn-based RPG. Real-time RPGs usually in first person. They have a first-person shooter element to a degree. If not, it's like based in fantasy. Like Thief is a.
Would the most recent Doom game?
No.
Oh.
No, Doom is like a pure like Doom Eternal. That doesn't have RPG elements.
Not Doom Eternal, but the first Doom the first Doom remake shooter.
No. That one would not be an immersive sim. They're very heavily story based.
Okay.
There's a lot of like
a Skyrim?
No, Skyrim isn't. Skyrim is too open.
Okay.
Like it can't be like an open world game.
Not an open world, but
it's incredibly linear. It
still allows for choice.
It's a very linear experience,
Yes.
but it's like instead of being an open world, it's like multiple small open levels.
The Hitman games.
Hitman, I would say, is not an immersive sim. It's more of an immersive sim.
I know
Skyrim.
nothing now.
No, Hitman isn't. Hitman is close to an immersive sim. I wouldn't say it is one.
Sorry,
though.
not the most recent Hitman. I'm talking Hitman 2. When he takes down
that's
the
what
corporation.
that's what I'm thinking.
Okay.
That's not
the
an
best
immersive-
one that had the silver ballers in it.
Yeah, I mean that's a fantastic. I 100% recommend like the
Amazing.
Hitman series, but would not say that's a immersive sim.
Interesting.
It's very
Perfectly fine. Just curious, your recommendation. Drop some titles on us.
Deus Ex,
Okay.
Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines.
We've talked about that one, yeah.
System Shock 2. Those are like the big ones.
BioShock?
BioShock is an immersive sim, yes.
The first one.
The first one is an immersive sim, yeah.
Okay.
That one it's a very light, soft immersive sim, but it does, like, it is
Immersive
classified.
sim, based off of that, are those examples, you'd say a very linear story
Yes.
where you play as a character that you're allowed to customize in some way.
Yes. Another thing is, another big kind of key sort of differentiant is that most of the time in an immersive sim, you play as like a nobody. You play as like...
The Darkness.
I have not played The Darkness. I don't know.
Oh, recommend it. It's like a mafia game gone supernatural.
I've heard of it. I'll have to check it out.
I recommend it.
All right. But yeah, no. It's very like, it's less, I don't know, but yeah,
Go ahead.
immersive sim. It's there's a very specific set of like
Prerequisites?
yes to identify something as an immersive sim.
I'd recommend a couple of indie Metroidvanias, personally. Well, here's the deal. I've been playing a lot more Dark Souls.
Yeah.
Would Dark Souls immersive sim?
No, it's not. It's not like a
dang.
first person thing.
Okay.
You know.
Immersive sims are a first person thing.
Yes.
Okay,
Most
so-
of the time, like Vampire the Masquerade is an immersive sim, even though it's a lot of its like melee combat is in third person,
Mm-hmm.
since most of it is in first person. It's like it's an immersive sim is very much you know it if you've seen it.
Okay.
You know.
I think I know it
Mhm.
because I have seen it. I just don't
Yes.
know how to apply it to other games,
Yeah.
which is
I mean,
fine.
I recommend, like I said, Deus Ex, System Shock, Vampire. That's like my favorite genre.
Uh-huh.
Some that aren't immersive sims, I recommend Postal 2.
Wait. Immersive sim. Best game that everyone... Half-Life.
No, Half-Life's not an immersive sim.
Jeez, I know nothing.
I would say the first one is close to an immersive sim, but there's not a whole lot of...
Like story-driven
Well,
elements.
There's a... This was in a video I saw.
Fallout New Vegas.
Fallout New Vegas is the closest immersive sim type of game within the Fallout series, but it's not an immersive sim. It's too open. I would say the biggest thing when it comes to an immersive sim.
Mm-hmm.
This is a quote from a video. I forgot what it was called, but
Go
it
ahead.
was the idea of you're not looking at a puzzle. You're looking at a problem. Like Portal, the Portal series was the example they give. That provides a puzzle where there's a very specific way to solve this thing.
Yes.
An immersive sim gives you multiple different ways to solve something.
An immersive sim gives you a problem and does not check off for your solution notes, but rather just getting the right answer.
Yes.
Whereas Portal is all about the process.
Exactly. That's like the big determinant.
I
'Cause
see.
You look at a game like...
Far Cry 3.
I'm not sure about Far Cry 3.
Have you played it?
I have played Blood Dragon.
Hey, that's not an answer. Actually, Jake.
I have not played. I have not
Hold
played
on.
Fallout 3.
Okay.
I played Fallout 1.
No.
Mm-hmm.
They are so different. Wait, Fallout, Far Cry.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Okay,
to say.
okay.
Far Cry. Yeah.
Far Cry 3.
Played Far Cry 1.
Okay. Far Cry 3. I highly recommend it.
Everyone has recommended me. It's been on my bucket list for a long time.
I recommend you play it sooner than later
Okay.
because it's not that great.
Okay.
However, to a 14-year-old boy, the map making feature that it had and like the story that it was able to tell while your character went through a legitimate journey, I would enjoy. I
From
would recommend
what
it.
I've seen of Far Cry 3, it seems close but no cigar.
Okay.
So, how open world is it? That's a big determinant of if something's an immersive sim.
So it's not that it's open world. It's that the concept, the main chunk of the gameplay, is you are released onto this island and you have to uproot all of the slaver pirates that control it. To do so, you have to take over these radio towers.
Okay.
In doing that, you can do that any number of ways. You simply have to get to the top of the radio tower and flip the switch to flip them back on. And then as you get to certain numbers of them, or you start off in different areas which are more or less dangerous, you activate story beats and the actual story is told over the course of it.
I'm not sure if that'd be an immersive sim.
That's all right.
I don't know. I haven't played it yet.
That's fine. But you recommend immersive sims.
They are very, the reason why I recommend immersive sims is because they're not usually super long, but there's so many different ways to play through the game.
Yeah.
Like, the one I'm most familiar with is System Shock 2.
Yes.
Which was my favorite game back in high school. I don't know if it's still my favorite game. It scares me too much.
It is a scary game.
It is a very scary game. But the reason why that game
it's
works...
like the movie Moon.
I have not seen. Is it good?
Oh, yes.
All right.
It is probably the best depiction of... but that's... Okay. Part of the twist is in the spoilers. When we get to the movie section, I'll talk about
That's fine. The thing is with System Shock is there's so the reason it's a first person shooter with a very active what's it called? It's oh my god, I said it earlier. It's real time. It's a real time first person shooter that has a lot of RPG elements that completely change how you play the game. You know, there's obviously stuff that's more overpowered than underpowered because there's just so much.
Prey.
Prey is.
I figured it out. I did it right at the end.
Prey is an immersive sim. I will tell you that.
They're way too slow. Sorry. The most recent ones haven't increased their speed of storytelling.
Okay.
Whereas all other games have found ways to increase the amount of information they can present.
It's very hard to make an immersive sim. Most people have referred to them as
dead.
Not even dead. They're the kind of games that destroy game studios because they're so complicated to make.
Yeah.
Because when you look at Troika, the guys who made Vampire the Masquerade, which is
they're dead now, aren't they?
Yeah, they've
the company, not the people.
Yeah, Vampire the Masquerade
to
killed Troika.
Yeah.
It doesn't exist anymore because it was such a taxing... Because the thing is with immersive sims is while they are smaller than an open world game, they're a lot more detailed.
They're so dense.
They're incredibly dense. They're probably the densest games you can play.
They are more interactive and it's more involved than any form of medium.
Yes. It's
But
absolutely.
they are also the perfect video games because they are legitimately you entering into another universe.
Almost, yeah.
Star Wars: The Old Republic?
The Old Republic? I don't think so. I think Star Wars: The Old Republic...
Because it's an online situation?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
They can't be online. I mean, they can be. System Shock has an online mode, but
that's a mode.
That's like a tacked on thing.
Tony Hawk Pro Skater.
No. That's no.
Could the argument be made?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, just
mainly because it's not a first-person shooter action type game.
God.
That's it's got to have an action element. It doesn't need to be an action game like System Shock.
Yes.
Very much a horror title. Yes, it has first-person shooter elements. It has RPG elements.
First-person sim isn't the first part of the naming system.
What do you mean?
Well, it's horror, first-person or real-time sim.
Yes.
next part.
It's not like a genre itself. It's a type of game.
Got it.
You know.
Interesting.
So like System Shock is a horror title.
Mm-hmm.
Deus Ex is like sort of a story-driven.
Sci-fi?
I mean, not even sci-fi. Like, because like System Shock is also sci-fi.
Yeah.
You know, like Thief is a stealth game.
Yes.
But Thief is also an immersive sim.
Thief is
Vampire
a
the
good
Masquerade
stealth game.
is like very purely
The
an
new one on
RPG
Xbox
game.
is fine.
You what?
This new Thief game that came out in 2012, I think, was fine.
All right.
For Xbox.
I haven't tried it.
It's fine.
Yeah, but
That's it. It's fine.
But yeah, like Thief is a stealth title.
Mm.
It's not horror. It's not action. It's stealth.
Mhm.
But it's still an immersive sim. It's still classified as an immersive sim with System Shock, Deus Ex, Vampire Prey, BioShock to a sort of lesser degree.
Okay.
BioShock is definitely like an immersive sim light.
Okay.
You know?
All right. Nice.
Yeah.
Arkham Asylum.
No.
Okay, I'm done.
No, the big reason why Arkham Asylum, I'll explain, is because you're playing as the Batman. And it's not like in
you
first
said
person.
nobody characters.
Yeah, it has to be like a
The Matrix.
like the MMO?
The movie.
The movie The Matrix. I would say the movie The Matrix
Is
could be,
Keanu Reeves playing?
I would say if you took The Matrix and like released it not as The Matrix but as wait, not necessarily, because Neo was like, even though he started off as a nobody, he was like the chosen one, wasn't he?
Yeah, he is.
Because that's the thing, it can't be like the chosen one. You can't be like destined for greatness.
You're just another guy.
Because the thing is with an immersive sim is the reason why like that's an important angle is it's because you can put yourself into this person. You know,
I see.
even with someone like J.C. Denton, the main character of Deus Ex, he has a character, but it's like...
But can be adjusted accordingly
like,
based on how you want to play the game.
You can make a very violent J.C. Denton. You can make a very passive J.C. Denton.
Okay.
You know?
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Let's move into things you can watch that you don't have to touch. Movies. TV shows.
I mean... streaming's like your only option.
Streaming is the only option, along with some downloads. I know Redbox is gonna be a bit of a risk there.
Fortunately, I started collecting DVDs.
Right. Anyone who has an old DVD collection, just start going down the list.
Yep.
Like every day, watch a movie.
I've been watching Breaking Bad.
You've been watching Breaking Bad recently. How's that going?
Phenomenal.
Yeah.
Like, here's the thing.
Definite recommend.
100% definite recommend. I've only gotten to season 2.
On the list, people.
I can say right now, I never wanted to watch Breaking Bad because it always was like one of those shows everyone was into.
Me too.
And it was like a show that was like, okay, everyone's into it, so I assumed it was like the Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
You know, where it's like it's just kind of a generic by the numbers like schlock.
Perfect example.
Everyone...
Walking Dead.
Yeah. You know, like it has every kind of convention. Breaking Bad is not like that at all. Like at all. It's like it's genuinely probably one of the best live action shows I've ever seen.
Nice.
You know,
now you say live action. Do we want to talk some animation? You watching any animes recently or movies?
Not recently, no.
Castlevania 3 came out.
Yeah.
Or season 3
Yeah.
for Netflix. Recommend that. I recommend the Castlevania series anyways because I just enjoy it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a bit more into the horror and sci-fi things, as y'all know on the show.
Yeah.
Jake is into the real secret histories. You watched Chernobyl?
Oh, that's super on my list.
All right, once you have
Super on
watched
my
it,
list.
let me know what you think because
Yeah.
I've only heard one opinion on it, but the guy's like a like Czechoslovakian historian buff anyways.
Yeah.
So he's already like involved in it. I just don't know.
That's fine. Yeah, I hear it's really good. I mean,
Me
HBO normally does good stuff.
They do good justice to their
the
series.
one series that I have like zero interest in watching is Game of Thrones. Like in regards to HBO stuff.
Walking Dead, can't get behind it.
I thought Walking Dead was AMC.
Oh, it is good.
Yeah. Yeah, Walking Dead. I do like the games. I do like the point and click games that Telltale did for Walking Dead, but those were more based off of the
Comics,
graphic
right?
novels. Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, HBO shows, like there's been so many, like my old favorite before Breaking Bad was Deadwood. and that's an HBO. Highly recommend Deadwood.
Okay. Haven't heard that title, so I might look at
It's
it
like
first.
It's the Western, like the Western.
Oh,
drama.
you did tell me about
Yes.
that. Okay, interesting. Quick aside. Westworld. Have
Yeah?
you seen anything about the new Westworld TV show?
No.
It's very interesting.
Okay.
I don't actually know how to recommend it to people yet
Yeah.
because I've been watching, I've been keeping up. I have no idea where it's going.
Yeah.
The basic concept is it's synths. You understand, like synthetic humanoids.
Yeah. No, I know a synthesis. Yeah.
Synths exist in this world. They're real. They all are inside of like amusement parks.
Yeah.
They live alternate realities like
Mhm.
Westworld. There's another one that is like Samurai World. Basically, I don't remember if they name
Yeah.
it. And that's a way later season. The synths have fully synth. They believe exactly what their character is told to believe. They are just interchangeable in all ways. They can't harm the people who come in. They're called hosts, I believe, in like
Yeah.
the business side of things. So the hosts can't hurt the guests, and the guests get to come play those real sim games you're talking about in real life.
Yeah. Immersive Sims. Yeah.
Immersive sims in real life,
Mhm.
basically. But they also have, to keep everything up and running, they also have like their own stories that they feel like they are playing out.
Okay.
But as all things, the system starts to decay
All right.
and starts to fall apart, and then you get these arguments of like, we are everything except for born,
Yeah.
considered a human. And then the guy who made all of them was just like, you're but playthings. Then one of them gets out, maybe. That's the most recent season.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they got out. We don't
Okay.
know. Really interesting.
I'll have to keep an eye
Very
on
well
it.
produced as well.
A couple of others.
What's up?
Mainly HBO stuff.
Yeah.
I really want. This is what I would kind of want to get into after Breaking Bad. I want to watch Generation Kill. It's hard for me to recommend it though to people
What's up?
outside of the military. Because it's a show that is so realistic in its depiction of the military that the
Yeah.
only people who have been like able to like see the real nuances of the show are people who know this pre-established information about the military. That's why whenever I watch it, it's a mini series. It's not super long. It's like 7 episodes.
Yeah.
That's why when I watch Generation Kill, I'm watching it with my friend who is currently enlisted.
Yeah.
Because he knows enough about it to
You're able to like
yeah.
look over and be like, what are they doing here?
Yeah, like I can ask questions and he can give me feedback.
Nice.
I would say HBO's The Wire. is
I've
another
heard
classic.
The Wire is very good.
I have not seen it. I hear it's like one of those just masterpiece shows.
Yeah, one of the masterpiece shows that
Yeah.
can never exist again and shouldn't have even been made in the first place
I
because
know.
humans can't withstand divinity.
Yeah, it's like that people have recommended me that with like Breaking Bad,
Mm-hmm.
as like masterpiece, actually good
Right.
stuff. Yeah,
It
those-
seems like shows that end are the ones that are good, aren't
yeah. The one of the big reasons why Breaking Bad was so good is they planned all, I think, 64 episodes of it before they even filmed the first one. They
Yeah.
had everything planned from the start.
they? That's good.
It's so good.
No, like pre-production shows.
You have, dude.
What's up?
I have every Breaking Bad like season on DVD.
Yeah.
If you want to borrow them, like borrow season 1, see if it's
Okay.
something you like. Let me know.
All right.
I'll wash my hands before I hand it to you.
Yeah, and I'll spray you with a can of Rad-X.
Thanks. But yeah, highly recommend that.
Okay.
hmm
What else?
Music maybe.
I had segment. That's what it was. Music. Let me pull up my notes. We got what to watch, what to read, what to listen to.
Listen
I think we
to
covered
man.
everything. Aqua. New Man TV comes in saying Aqua in chat.
Aqua.
I don't know how long ago that was. I apologize.
Oh, that was Color Thing. That's what I was thinking of. Because Aqua is like blue.
That's from the very beginning.
I was thinking of that. Yeah, that's from the very beginning.
Whoops. I'm not used to people hopping in chat. I didn't really kind of think about the fact that like this is also a
Yeah.
Spoiler for the podcast. This is also a live show. If you'd like to ever watch the show when it is going on, we do our recordings Wednesdays at around 6:30 to 7:30. Sometimes we push past 8.
Yeah.
Just kind of however much energy's in the room.
I mean, yeah. I mean, our badge, man.
Yeah.
We missed it. I was thinking of Aqua with like magenta, but I was like, that's not really like a real color, is it?
It's a real color.
Is it?
Here's the deal. You're talking to a graphic designer.
Okay.
All colors are real. Except for that one that Lovecraft talked about. It's forbidden, but it's beautiful.
It doesn't exist.
It's perfect. It's from outer space.
Nah.
It's real.
I
It
can
has to
I can
be.
respect that story because he didn't know any better, but that it's not real. It's not a real one.
I don't know what you're getting at. They're all fiction.
It's not a real one.
What?
Isn't it?
What? Okay, I'm gonna close it down because I think we've given enough recommendations, enough good things
Yeah.
for at least a week.
Yeah, you're good.
Next
You're good.
week we'll be coming back for everything else. Please, I hit the camera. Please do let us know if there's anything that we missed or need to recommend again to other people or specifics. As always, this is Cruisin the Planet. I am your host, Ethan. You are my guest, Jake.
Hi, I'm Jake.
Bye, you're Jake.
Bye, I'm Jake.
We will see all of y'all next week. Have a good one.